Okay, so the first Mission Impossible film, and so far the only one I've really truly seen other than Rogue Nation, which I'm fuzzy on. This is really my first impression on the series and actually knowing, because I have not seen any of the films except for Rogue Nation, and like I said just previously, my memory is fuzzy. So, first real impressions of this series, really good start. This was a phenomenal film. Just in terms of action, suspense, acting, I loved it. I mean, the characters were very well done, especially our main character, Ethan Hunt. I really like this character, and I'm glad he's the main character throughout the series. I can't wait to see his character evolution. Yeah, so the film goes, and here they're doing a job, that their whole team, and Ethan's whole team gets snuffed out because the organization he's working for is snuffing out a mole that's in their organization. And since Ethan is the only one to survive, they suspect that it's him, so now he has to go on a run. And from what I understand, isn't it like the entire series, pretty much his organization tends to turn on him, and he's gotta solve a mystery of who's actually behind it and prove his innocence? Isn't that pretty much how the series goes? I could be wrong, could be right, either way. I like that format. What I do love is I enjoyed Jon Voight's, I think that's the actor, his portrayal, being the overall villain by the end. I very much appreciated his performance as well as the reveal of how they handled all that. I thought his character was great. I loved the way it was revealed, how he was who he was in the end, the villain, person to blame. What I thought was interesting, and this really threw me off at first, was how nonchalantly Ethan took the news, but then I realized he was actually playing it up and had to get to the end game of having him captured and clearing his name. And plus, they've been in it together for quite some time, so of course they have a friendship built up in the past, so I very much did appreciate that. Also, the tech is really great. I loved the tech, and I know it only gets even better from here, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing more of it. I was intrigued by the killing off of the most of the characters in the beginning. Like, it really did throw me off and left me shaken as much as Ethan. And just his strategic workings of being a spy is just really cool to see. This is just a great series, man, and the ending with the helicopter sequence in the train, not only was that really awesome, but I could have sworn from memory that just seeing people talk about these films before, I thought that was a scene that's in the third Mission Impossible. So, and maybe they repeated, I don't know, but I saw it exactly how it played out in the movie here, and it makes me wonder what even is in Mission Impossible 3, because I know the next film, there's that thing with motorcycles. I know in Ghost Protocol he scales a super tall building, and I know he hangs from a plane in Rogue Nation. But as far as Mission Impossible 3, I cannot remember or know whatsoever what actually happens there, so I'm excited to see that. It was cool to see the formation of the current team that I've seen in the trailers for Rogue Nation. So far we got Luther in the mix. Most excited to see when Benji comes in, because I love Simon Pegg. So, that being said, guys, Mission Impossible, fantastic film. I loved it. I hear a lot of people say Mission Impossible 2 is the worst of the series and not a very good film. Hopefully I'll find plenty more to enjoy and to share with you guys of what I enjoyed, which should also be on the channel at the same time. So go ahead and check out my review for Mission Impossible 2. And we will be reviewing a new Mission Impossible film every Saturday at 2 o'clock, leading up to a spoiler review and a non-spoiler review of Mission Impossible Fallout when it premieres opening weekend for it. And with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe if not already. And that being said, hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you, always.